closed. So I'm coming down to Eureka, and I'm going around the curve, and there's a huge redwood across the whole highway, and I'm like,
holy God.
I'm like, okay, I guess I'm the first one down here to report it. Like, no one's reported it to the state
Wow.
park. So I called Cassandra because her boyfriend works for the state park. And I left her a message like, hey, just to let you know, maybe you could let Dale know to let them know, like, hey, there's a redwood down.
No one shall pass.
No.
No one shall pass. Jeez, was that on this road?
Yeah. And there's debris all over the road still. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And it wasn't a straightaway, it was on a curve, so like I had to like brake hard.
Damn.
Yeah, I know.
That's scary.
Yeah, it was.
I was like you and me and those Caltrans fools.
It was.
That's incredible. That's freaking nuts.
And I've never seen that before. Never seen that before. So you gotta watch it this time of year with all the wind and the rain. The trees go down.
I know, you're like, oh, it'll never happen to me.
So now I'm a little paranoid, especially around the curves. The straightaways not so much, but once we pass this area, it gets a little curvy.
Dang, I mean, yeah, you never think that. I can't believe one of these monsters was in the road.
Across the highway.
What?
Yup.
Holy moly.
Yeah. Had to turn around.
Was that at nighttime or?
No, luckily no. Luckily
Good.
no. It was during the day.
Good, my word.
I'll show you where it is when we pass it.
I wonder if we'll see that trailer when we go back on.
Which one?
The one that was in front of us.
Right. Yeah, the highway.
It's so funny because it's pretty much the same amount of time.
Yes, exactly.
And this is better on the vehicle.
It's way better. And so when we get back on the highway, it's still a 2-lane highway for a little bit. Right
And then
before, and then it goes back to 1. So,
and we're missing that big uphill that's dangerous.
we're missing the summit right now. Basically, you take this instead of taking it, it's almost a 1,500-foot summit.
And
So-
it's kind of dangerous too when you're going downhill.
Going down, so this is way better. But in the summertime, maybe not so much because there's a lot of traffic on this road.
That's true.
Lots.
That is true.
So that can be a little frustrating if you're trying I basically kind of use this as a highway now. This is my highway.
Yeah.
So
no one's on it today. Yeah, Ben was telling me how he was riding with these two women and they're pretty aggressive and he's like, slow down, and they would not slow down and they were swerving down that freaking decline one like icicle night, and he was just like, slow down, and they were like sliding out down that freaking mountain.
Take all the trails on this side of the highway, you can get down to the ocean.
Oh, wow.
And it's beautiful. And then this way, of course, is going to be pretty much all uphill.
Wow. You know what? I think I've stopped here, maybe in this spot, who knows, and I walked to a river.
I wonder if, so probably.
But it was just like a little stream or something.
Creeks, yeah.
Yeah, it was just like a little creek, but I did not know that. Wow.
Lots of creeks around here.
That's great. Yeah, I would love to stop one day and maybe when my ankle's not in a cast and then walk all the way to the freaking ocean.
Yes, my favorite one to take you down to the ocean is called Osagon Trail.
Ooh. No way.
Very, very beachy down there. Yes.
Did you say Osagon?
Osagon. Yes.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Is that like a Greek word?
It's native. There's Osagon Beach and then Osagon Trail. Yeah, and I've done that many times now.
No way.
Yeah.
That is really special. How sweet. Osagon.
Osagon. It's the last trail on this side before we start heading uphill.
Really? Yeah, this is so flat, like the entire way. Nice and flat.
Zero summit. Yep.
And like, that is hard on the
Yeah,
transmission.
fuck yeah, it is.
Especially if you're like carrying any weight.
Yep, so I always take this when I can.
Nice. I love this way. I like this drive.